so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll.
Let's take it.
Round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know.
We'll take it.
Round and round
Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll.
Let's take it.
Round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know.
We'll take it.
Round and round again.
Said I'd find a way to turn my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your wave right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you.
To match day number 2 of the ESL Southeast Europe Championships Brawl Stars competition. I'm joined by Supreme Nexus. How you doing, man?
Hello everyone and welcome to another week of amazing Brawl Stars match in ESL Southeast Europe Championship. The best countries in the region, the best players, the best teams. We will see another amazing night of competition, and I can't wait to start with the first match of today.
Yeah, we had the first day on Friday. We had 5 matches played on that day, and we've already got a couple teams who have looked quite good. We've seen the likes of free agents with a nice upset. So we're starting to get an idea of who the teams that we can expect some impressive results out of, and maybe the teams who are a little bit new to the scene.
Definitely, the teams have still some time to prove themselves, to find out how the other players are playing, find out what compositions do each of them likes to take, and maybe to learn some strategies from the opponents, something that they need to know about, something that they maybe just find out recently about. So it is still start of the competition. There is a lot to be played, and basically from week to week we will see more and more interesting, amazing, and professional stuff introduced into the everyday matches.
Yeah, that's exactly it. For anyone who's not familiar, there are 12 different teams, if I'm not mistaken, and these teams are duking it out for 6,000 euros. So that's a lot of prize money. The top 2 teams will go to Bucharest Games Week, where they'll go head-to-head fighting for that championship, that title The trophy. Everyone wants the trophy. Doesn't matter where you're from. We like gold.
Definitely, you get the money and you get the amazing experience of going into the LAN event, going to the Bucharest. Maybe for most of the players, this will be the first LAN experience they ever had. For some of them, this
Yeah.
will be first online experience they ever had. And the money prize there as well is a great boost of confidence, a great motivation for all the players, and basically a great reward for all the effort they
Yep.
put into the entire competition. So basically, each of the players is highly motivated. They have really good reasons for giving their best, and every team on the tournament is well deserved the spot it has, and it will
Yes.
definitely do its best to try to compete for the main prize.
Yeah, exactly that. We've got to look at the schedule for this evening. 5 matches once again. We're going to be going live with the first one shortly, and then the last match goes live at 9:30 CEST. So make sure that you've got your whole evening open because we're going to have really good games on tonight.
I really hope
For
so,
anyone
yeah.
who's not familiar, we've got best of 5s for each of these matches. The first game is Gem Grab, then it's Brawl Ball, Heist, Bounty, and Siege. And we're going straight into Gem Grab without further ado, Mr. Supreme Nexus.
Let's go into the Gem Grab. I already see some amazing skins there. Players are flexing. They are trying their best to get those gems. I see Boo that is in the middle, trying to send those arrows, flying to the enemies. Now BB is really low. Will he be able to hit it? No, BB survived. Now Jess is coming again. It'll be hard to defend next to those sparking balls who also dash to your friendly units. Now let's see. Boo is pretty well holding on its own in the middle.
Yeah, Bo is
He's
actually
a lot
doing a
of
great
damage.
job.
He's holding 4 games. And let's see now, can BB and the team do something about it?
They're struggling to actually even just get towards the gem mine right now because he's just keeping them at bay with the distance, and Spike doing a good job. We can see Rosa there in the front lines doing so much damage. Is she going to get 2 kills out of this? She does. She takes down Poco as well, and there are now 8 gems on the blue team. Make that 9, all of them on Bo, and I don't see any way that the red team are going to be able to take him down. He's got 5,000 health, and he's still sitting by the mine, man. He's not even going back. He's not scared of anything. His teammates are protecting him.
Such an amazing shot by Rosa. She basically did all the work. 2 down 2 brawlers. Boo had pretty much easy laning in the middle, collected those gems, waited out the timer, and now enjoying his reward of the first round won for his team. So pretty well played, pretty calculated. They did everything by the book, and they got rewarded by pretty easy victory.
Yeah, and you could see the Rosa even got the star player, even though she wasn't carrying all the gems. She was the one who doing all the hard work. And it is the Bulgarians who get on the board first here. BC played against...
They had pretty good composition and they had pretty good tactics. At the start, Boo was drawing out all the shots, all the damage dealing units. He was basically drawing all attention to him. At one moment, Rosa snuck there inside the bush, waited there patiently for at least 20 seconds. She wasn't going out, she wasn't attacking him, she was just waiting there for the enemy to line up. And at one moment, when she killed 2 people, it was basically all over after that. The enemy team could not return to the middle, could not prove their ground, could not do anything to endanger Boo or the games he is carrying. And basically, Rosa, with their patience, with amazing strategy, and with patience, basically single-handedly won the fight for the...
Very good job there by them. So we've got our second game, which is going to be Brawl Ball coming up next. And Brawl Ball is quite a difficult one. You need very good teamwork for Brawl Ball.
Yes, it can turn out to be very random. It can swing in both directions. It can really be decided on maybe one lucky hit or maybe one stupid death when someone goes out a bit too much, or when someone doesn't pass the ball. Passing the ball right here is really important. And also, you can also trick the enemy into giving him the ball when he's not expecting it, and then just wasting his ultimate or something like that. So basically a lot of opportunities for strategizing, a lot of opportunities to trick your opponent or maybe do something that is unexpected. So I'm really looking forward to this Brawl Ball because so far I think the Brawl Ball matches were the most interesting.
So who is your favorite brawler then to play in Brawl Ball?
I like BB a lot.
Okay.
And I like El Primo. El Primo is pretty amazing on this match. He can basically carry the ball really far, and also he can do the shot where he shoots the ball and then jumps on it with his ultimate and shoots it again. So basically,
Okay.
he can cover half of the map in like 2 seconds. It's an amazing ability.
Well, we're going to be going shortly into that game. I'm a big fan of El Primo as well, especially on a map that has a lot of cover, and he can just destroy that cover, making it very easy to get the ball towards the goal.
Definitely. And Rosa also, as we saw last game, can be really, really good ball carrier because she can turn on her ultimate and withstand
Yeah.
30 more damage than any other brawler in the game. And basically, someone can just pass her the ball near the goal and she can just walk inside it. She can just walk there, score, and without any effort.
Of course, her super gives her that shield blocking 70% damage, so that makes a big difference. And yeah, that's exactly what you want in Brawl Ball, right? It's important to work with your teammates, though. So it's all about trying to make your way forward, spreading out across the map, and using the distance to pass the ball across to one another, making sure that you draw the attack to one side of the map and then working the ball across to the other. You're trying to create gaps and opportunities to get towards the goal.
Definitely, that is the main thing right here is to do some kind of a trick where you try to make the enemy think of something, or maybe to react to some kind of a composition or some kind of tactics, and then do completely opposite. It's really good strategy to maybe wait it out on the start and then see how the enemy aligns, maybe kill one or even two brawlers and then push really hard. The other strategy is maybe someone fast getting the ball first, pulling it back inside the field, and then trying to see which area of the map isn't covered as much, and maybe with some ball passing try to go around the enemy, and just with the speed, with good passing, try to make the 1-on-1 or maybe even 2-on-1 composition on the enemy goal. And at that situation it's really easy to strike.
Even somebody like Leon is quite popular sometimes in Brawl Ball. You can try and use his invisibility to get around. You can try be sneaky, trying to get a goal, catching your opponents off guard.
It's kind of hard for Leon because when he's carrying the ball, everyone can see him. And the invisibility is okay if the map is full of bushes and places you can hide onto. But if there is not enough bushes, if Leon doesn't have the element of surprise, he doesn't really get much out of it. Also, what is the main issue of Leon is that on this map you kind of need to get close to deal damage. You cannot shoot from afar and be confident that you will deal enough damage to kill someone. But if you go really close to the enemy, most of the brawlers here are Rosa, El Primo, even Bull. Those are all brawlers which Leon cannot kill fast enough. He cannot withstand that much damage. And basically, if you play Leon in this map, you really need to go what are you going into, what the enemy team is gonna play. And we are now straight in the match. Brawl Ball has started. We see Bibi, Poco, and Brock versus El Primo, Rosa, and 8-Bit. This is such an amazing composition from the red team. Let's see how can they utilize these brawlers.
Yeah, very aggressive with Rosa and Primo, and they're just going to look to try and straight up bust their way towards that goal. Both of these
Rosa
melee champions, she can literally just run into the goal, and she's going to go straight in. They don't have enough damage.
Inside the goal. Yes, Rosa can just walk. She didn't even have her ultimate, her
super.
Yeah, her super.
She didn't even have her armor
inside it. This is actually great strategy. El Primo is carrying the ball near to the goal, and then he just passing it to the Rosa. She's going inside the goal, and it's all over.
Oh man, and 8-Bit in the backlines. He drops his turret. Well, oh my word, it's over already. That was so quick. They couldn't deal with the Rosa and El Primo. They were so tanky. They didn't have the
damage with that 8-Bit. He was basically dealing all the damage inside the team. And Rosa and Primo were just going through the side, trying to cover as much ground and trying to push the farthest as they can without losing much HP. Primo was doing it very good. He didn't die in any round. He managed to take the ball almost near the goal, and at the crucial moment he was able to pass to Rosa. In the second round, she also was able to pass back to him, and he just walked inside the goal, and that is
Yeah.
the best strategy. Have someone tanky, have someone who can withstand a few shots and just
Exactly.
walk inside the goal.
But what do you even pick to counter the Rosa and Primo in Brawl Ball? How do you
need
actually
to-
get
you need
enough
to
damage?
Have some high damage brawler which can also withstand something.
So maybe
strong
something like a
Bull.
bull or
Bull,
something
yeah,
like
Bull is
close
amazing.
damage,
Yeah.
maybe?
Also,
Okay.
this kind of composition, I also like to have Tara. Tara is
Okay.
amazing with her super ability. She can basically pull back
Yes.
the tanks, deal amazing damage, and still with star power create a clone. Damage dealing
Yes.
one or the healing one. I think the damage dealing one in this situation is a lot better, because if El Primo or Rosa focus on the clone, then they won't have enough punches for you. So basically, you can get
Okay.
close, you can get personal, deal as much damage. And Tara also here on this map is
Yeah.
really good.
Haven't actually seen Tara yet, I don't think, between our last day and today yet. She's quite a high-skilled brawler.
Yeah, you need a good placement, you need good skill positioning, because if you are too far away, you cannot deal any damage. If you're
Yeah.
too close to some brawlers, you will basically die instantly, because she doesn't have high amount of HP. But her ultimate is such a crucial element for the victory. Basically, you can pull all three people in one place, then
Yeah.
someone just can carry the ball around and score without any opposition, without any obstacles.
That's exactly it. So, enough about Brawl Ball. We're going to be heading into Heist next, and we're actually straight into it. And look at how much damage has already been done to the Vault. The red team are getting absolutely obliterated. They're already down to 36%, and Bull's on top of it. He is literally just destroying the thing. Oh my word, Supreme, it's over.
This is over before it started.
Oh my word, what did we missed it? That's how fast it was. BB Bull, oh, doing so much there.
BB actually
YDE
did
as
a
the star
lot
player.
work here with killing the brawlers. Bull was free to charge into the safe, and Bull is dealing so high amount of damage that you cannot basically leave him for 10 seconds without losing
Yeah.
half of the safe.
Wow, that was quite something. And then they had, who was it? Was that Sandy that they
Yep,
had as
They
well?
had Sandy, but I didn't even saw her ultimate. She couldn't even charge her ultimate.
Yeah. My word, that was such a fast game. And I mean, I love Heist. And we barely got to see anything. Gavri, they win 3-0. They absolutely destroyed BC in that game. They definitely are going to be making
They
their
came
future
prepared.
opponents
They
a bit
really knew
scared.
what to do in these modes. They really knew what the enemy will be playing.
Yeah.
And basically they just crushed them. This is perfect example of a team that came prepared, and a team who came playing their best, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, and that's
You
what
need
you
to
like to
strategize.
see. You like to see the preparation coming through.
Yes, you need to
Definitely going to
strategize.
be
You need to respect
keeping
them.
an eye on
You need
Gavri
to
going
watch
forward.
all the past matches, what they have been playing, what they have been
Yes.
practicing. Go to that match history. Try to find out which brawlers will they play on certain compositions, because if you
Yeah.
don't do it, the element of of surprise in the enemy side, and in Brawl Stars, where you only play 3 rounds, you only need 3 victories, you cannot afford yourself to have so big mistakes.
I'm hoping we have a few closer games tonight than the one we just had now. I want to see some bounty and siege, man. Siege is such a fun game mode. We definitely need to get a siege in tonight somewhere.
Definitely, I would love to see it. Siege is actually, I need to correct myself. Siege was actually my favorite mode before they changed it and reduced the amount of trophies you can gain by winning the match.
Oh, yeah. You're all about the trophies, eh?
Yeah, I was there. I really had fun in Siege, but right now it's too fast. They
Okay.
reduce the amount of HP, and you only have like 2 or 3 rounds at the max, and
Yeah.
it ends really fast.
Okay. So that is the first match of the evening done and dusted. We've got the vetoes currently going on for the second game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're making some progress there. It's going to be Cyberforce versus Avengers, and both of these teams looked pretty good last week, so that's definitely going to be a good game.
I expect a good game as well. I think both of these teams are skilled enough to give great Brawl Stars. I think they are also a bit more prepared than BC was. And
Yeah.
I think we should see much more, let's say, moderate fighting. I don't think that it will be a stomp like last time.
Okay. Of course, this is just play day number 2. We've got 7 play days. We're going to have our top 4 teams from there. They'll go into the playoffs. Top 2 teams go to Bucharest Games Week. And there is a lot of money on the line. 6,000 euros is the prize pool. First place takes home 3,000 euros. That's a lot of money, Supreme.
Definitely a lot of money. I would love if I had a team who can I compete with and maybe try to take a part of that amazing prize, because
No, you're commentating. You're stuck with me, man. Unfortunately, you're not going to be playing anything. You're going to be stuck with me. Guys, don't go too far. We're going to be jumping to a short break now while we wait for the next 2 teams to get ready, and then we'll be back with the second match of the evening.
Hi, I'm Pringles.
And I'm Chips.
Wow, Chips, sick outfit. I didn't know you were a cosplayer.
It's more of a protection thing. Pringles might come in cans. I now come in maximum leveled armor. Hit me.
Nah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Come on, hit me.
Okay. Come on. Whoa! I guess Chips has left the game then.
chatting. I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me. You know. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it. Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know, like I know, we'll take it round and round.
Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know, like I know, we'll take it round and round again.
turn my heart into something gold. No, I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your way right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fed up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do right now. What I do right now for you. been working part-time jobs, chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side. I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different. Tell me everything's alright. Life is just a bunch of phases, and if it's not, we'll still be fine. I know we're going places. I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side. I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel
lost and all alone. Time's not kind and it won't let go. No thoughts left in my head. My mind's not mine and it won't forget. But you bring me back from my darkness black. Cause the soul in me and the heart I had for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Bring me to Oh, you bring me to life. Now you bring me back to life. Bring me to life. No.
I stopped on my side, tried to run on a faulty line. I'm safe only, even though we burn from the light I bleed. But she bring me back, not a heart attack could take away all the love I had for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Oh, you bring me to You bring me to life.
Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime. I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. We are desperately awaiting for the next match between Cyberforce and Avengers. I hope that this match will be a lot more interesting than what we were used to seeing. For today, we saw the first match between Hungarian guys and the Romanian guys, and it ended pretty fast. We waited for like 35 minutes. It all ended in 5.
Yep, Govry absolutely destroyed them on those first 3 games. As you said, we didn't even get to see Bounty or Siege, so I'm really hoping we're going to be reaching those 3rd and 4th games in this series. So just while we prepare, let's talk a little bit about the Veto, because we're going to be going live with the game in a couple of minutes. But let's just talk about the picks and bans here. So the first game is going to be Gem Grab again, and Cyberforce have gone with BB, Tick, and Bo.
BB, Tick, and Boo.
Yes.
Let's see. BB is definitely okay. Tick can place those mines and basically just make it hard for the enemy to go to collect those gems. You basically, if you want to get the gem, you need to trade some damage. You need to trade some HP. That is what Tick is allowing. And the Boo, he can, as we already saw, he can stay in the middle and deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, we saw him in the previous game.
Neglect the enemy collecting their gems, and also can also be an amazing game picker if he also charges his super ability. He can place those mines in the middle, and whoever comes will regret it.
And then for the side of Avengers, we've got Piper. Interesting. We've got Piper, Spike, and Nita.
Piper, Spike, and Nita. Ooh, we saw Spike in few matches, but he wasn't proving to be the best pick right here. Piper is an amazing brawler here. She can definitely be a lot strong. And Nita, Nita can be played really well, but also if the player doesn't utilize her abilities in the best way, she can prove to be pretty much useless. If you keep her at short range, you will get a lot of damage, and she can basically dodge everything while also hitting you in the head. But if you have longer range between you and her, she cannot deal damage to you, and you definitely don't have to worry about the bear.
Yeah.
And that is the place you want to be. You want to keep Nita in the middle, not too far away, because then you can hit her, obviously, but you want to keep her somewhere where you can outrange her ability. So if you can avoid damage, it is perfect spot. If you can't avoid damage, then Nita will probably dominate you.
Okay, well there we have it from the professional himself, how to approach playing against Anita. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Piper. Got that long distance poke damage. You can try and snipe out that gem carrier as well. If there's somebody who has a lot of gems and you can land a shot at distance, you do a lot of damage. So she's always nice to have in that regard.
Definitely. It's good to have a lot of options and a lot of different compositions, especially in the situations where from week to week it is best that you can play different things, because the first thing that their opponents saw today is their match from last week. They will see the brawler, they will see the map, they will see what they did, how they did it, and that is the stuff that everyone starts off. But if you can provide a good strategy every week, and if you can provide something different with maybe just one slight change, you can dominate. And here we are in the match. Gem Grab is here, Piper is holding the middle, Spike on the left, Nita on the right, and we already see Nita taking so much damage from that tick bombs. If she made that damage, amazing snipe from Chiro, 69. That was really good. Now Piper picking up those gems and jumping away to safety. Let's see that Nita. Can she deal enough damage? No, Nita is down. Now the bomb charging Spike, but again, Chiro with amazing snipe, taking down that bomb. Now taking down BB. He lost that one gem, but it's 3-3 now. Let's see if we can take this one on the middle. Boo was much better there, but Raka managed to snipe. Boo, he's down. Can Nita pick those gems up? BB is here on the Piper, taking all those gems now, trying to escape with 200 HP. And Spike cannot deal enough damage. Now Nita is there as well. BB is going down. Let's see what can Boo do here.
Yeah, he was able to pick up the gems there, because that may have been the blue team getting that much closer to 10. So we've got 5 gems on each team, 6 now on the red team. They're actually trying to take control of the mine, playing very disjointed all over the map, fights left, right, and center. And Tick, he's just like trying to zone them out with his bombs, and you can see they can't push through the areas that he's dropped them. 5-7 now, the red team getting a bit of an advantage, and they're controlling the mine well. Nita trying to make a move.
Oh, this is over. The red team collected all the gems. There is nothing
Man.
blue team can do right now. It was really good for them for the first, let's say, 40 seconds, but after that, Bibi just started dominating both Spike and Piper. She was killing them with 2 blows, which is something blue team cannot handle.
Oh man,
Just
Bibi.
for the Tick and for the other ranged brawler Boo. So that's it for the Avengers in the first round.
Yeah, Bibi, as you said, did such a good job in that game, just getting so much space for her teammates. She was pretty much taking on a 1-on-2 there on the left side. And as soon as she was able to get on top of Spike and get on top of Piper, it was just such an easy kill for Bibi.
Definitely, it wasn't too hard. In the first 2-3 tries, Piper was hitting her actually pretty hard, and then Spike could seal the deal with just 1 or 2 hits. But in the last engage, Spike was actually managed to hit Bibi once after Piper taking almost half HP, but that hit only dealt 1,300 damage. But after that, Bibi was also left on, let's say, 500 or 600, which was too much for Spike, who just died after 1 shot that Bibi shot. 1 shot and it was all over. After that, Bibi could chase at Piper. 1-2 shots, Piper is out. Collected all the gems, moved back. After that, she died, but the other brawlers picked the gems, and basically all that Bibi did was just protect the gem carrier and make some fuss until the timer runs out.
Yep, exactly that. As soon as you've got enough gems, those gem carriers just make it back towards spawn, and you can just leave Bibi in the middle of the playing field. But straight into Brawl Ball we go. Avengers with the first score on the board.
Again,
Bibi again there towards the top, able to take Tara. That's a big early kill. And look at what that's allowed. Frank starting to make his way forward with the ball. Rosa, he's trying to get towards him, and Frank is just so tanky. He's not going to be able to run the ball in though. He goes down, and now it's the blue team on the counter attack.
Definitely good try from Frank, but not far enough. He needed like 2 meters. Now let's see how can Bibi utilize her damage against Tara, who we see for the first time today, against Poco, who can actually withstand a lot more shots than Spike and Piper could. Now let's see, can they deal enough damage for maybe an opportunity to take the ball and take it into the goal. I'm curious to see how will they utilize. Book has now super ability. He can charge inside, and he's going for the Poco. Can Frank deal enough damage? Poco not going down. Amazing ultimate from Tara. They will all go down, and let's see can they have enough space to strike.
I don't think they're going to be able to get the goal straight away. Nice pass, but Bull is going to respawn there. He's got the ball, yeah, so at least not going to be a goal immediately, but that was such a nice play there by the blue team. Rosa continuing to push forward. That's Bibi taken down, and Bull also taking quite a lot of damage. You can see that the red team is just taking the ball as far away from their goal as they can right now, forcing the blue team to go and retrieve it. That's what Syra is trying to do right now, going for the long range shot. He's not going to be able to connect, but there's just so many of them. Rosa is just going to run the ball into the goal.
This is the power of Tara. The first fight they got with 3-0, and they were just too far away from the goal. No one could carry the ball that far, but in the last engage, Tara ultimate was enough to create space for the team to strike. Now let's see, can they throw the ball inside the goal? Oh my!
Oh, Andreas scores.
They did everything perfectly here. They utilized the tankiness, the damage, the position of the ball, and just went straight for the goal after only 8 seconds.
So 1-1, whoever scores the next goal is going to be winning the game. But if we don't have a next goal in the next 12 seconds, then all of the obstructions, all the cover, all the grass, it all disappears and it becomes an open playing field. And it looks like that's going to be the case.
Big mistake by Bibi. She's trying to move the ball the furthest away from the middle, but what they actually need to do is to keep the ball somewhere. Oh, can we see a goal?
Oh, wow. Oh, Frankie comes through just in time. What a goalkeeper there, saving it. Oh, looking like a professional goalkeeper, but it's still not going to be enough. Rosa is just going to be able to get the goal in the back left corner. Oh, man.
Well played.
Cyberforce.
Brawl.
That's Cyberforce coming back with a win.
I think that the graphics are bad. Avengers.
Is it actually Avengers? Excuse me, Avengers.
Yeah, they are
get the
actually
win.
losing 1-0, but now they have tied 1-1. So basically, they lost the gem grab and now won the Brawl.
Okay, there we go.
So we have small
So,
error in the
1-1 is
graphics, but
the-
now it's 1-1. So basically, okay now.
Yeah, doesn't matter when it's 1-1. Doesn't matter how you look at it. The same.
Yeah.
So that means we're definitely going to be going at least to the fourth game. So we're going to be seeing Bounty tonight, regardless of what happens in the next game. And the next one is my favorite Heist. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's have a quick look at the teams for
I
Heist.
hope it won't last 12 seconds again.
Yeah, that was the fastest Heist game I think I've ever
Yeah.
seen. So for Avengers, they've got what looks like Rosa, Tara, and Poco. Oh no, excuse me. That was for Brawl Ball. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out here, and once I do, then it's over.
Well, let's see what they will pick. Oh, we are straight into the match.
Okay,
Heist
there we go.
starting. We have Tick, Daryl, we have BB again, the Cyprus player playing that BB every game. He's aligned with Nita. He cannot deal that much damage, but on the other side, they're killing each other now. It will be really hard for BB and Daryl to deal some damage. They need to create space for Tick, and then he can try with the bombs, but I think the best player here on the map who can deal the most damage can be Raka. He's playing Barley. He can maybe... Oh, Nita's bear was dealing so much damage. 30 of the HP from the save already went down. Amazing play by Nita.
Yeah, that's huge. And Rico doing such a good job. Oh my word. Barley coming through as well, and they're making a deadly duo. Daryl going to go down as well, and the blue team, they're doing great at the moment. Oh my word, Barley's going through, dropping some bombs on the vault, keeping on putting the pressure. Oh my goodness, this is great from the blue team. The red team can't even get out of spawn. The Bears on it again. 44% remaining and still 100% here for the blue team. Finally, BB looking to try and get forward. They just want to do damage to the safe, but they can't. Such good defense coming through here from the blue team, and now they get to attack.
That Nita bear is so enraged when he comes to the safe. It's like fighting a deadly boss.
Yeah.
In another game, it's so crazy. He's dealing so much damage.
Oh, and they're going again. They're on top of the vault.
I think
red team
it
is-
might be over if Nita can summon one more bear. Amazing defense by Rico. He's dealing so much damage and the balls are bouncing from the barrels. It's so easy to defend when you can deal so much damage in such a small amount of time.
Yeah, he's using those shots really well, bouncing them off the walls, constantly hitting in his opposition. Look at that, BB goes down. Oh, great. This is great work from the blue team. They're completely
They only need
destroying their
20
affair.
more percent. Nita doesn't have super ability yet, but if he charges the bear, I think it's all over for the red team. Let's see now, can Nita defend next to Tick? Tick is on 100 HP, he's probably going down. Now Nita has the super ability and I think this is all over. Let's see how much damage will the bear deal. It's 12 seconds until the end.
No.
And I think it might end even sooner, but let's see and let's wait it out. One more hit and it's all over.
There we go.
On Heist, won by the Avengers. They are now in the lead, 2-1, and Cyberforce needs to win the next round if they don't want to drop the entire match versus Avengers.
Yeah, what a great performance that was there from the Avengers. They looked completely dominant throughout that entire game. I love the way that the Rico played as well. He was sort of their backline defender, just making sure that there was no way for the red team to get onto the vault. And he was using that attack so well, bouncing it off the pillars there, just always doing damage to somebody. And that allowed for his teammates to push up. That allowed for Barley to get forward and do so much damage to that vault. And Nita's bear, man, that bear was crazy in the game.
He was, it's actually Nita's new star power where bear deals 30% faster damage. The first one, the old one, was actually when Nita deals damage, bear gets healed. And when bear gets damage done, he heals, sorry, he heals Nita. So this one is actually great for Heist. Nita is pretty healthy brawler. She can withstand a lot of attacks. She can deal high amounts of damage. And she actually has medium range where she can deal with any brawler. But when the bear lands on that safe, he can deal 15-20% of HP in like 7 or 6 seconds, which is totally insane.
Well, One thing for sure, Supreme, is I love these guys because they get ready so damn quickly. Straight back into the
this
next
is an
game we go.
amazing
Bouncy.
Start time. Let's see now. Can Mr.
Oh, look at Mortis.
Oh, Mortis already got that kill. They already have 5 stars. Rico is pretty amazing here, covering all the exits from the base with those bombs. Penny cannot deal any damage right here. Now only 300 HP. Can they do something about it? They don't need to rush it. They can stand behind the obstacles. They can try to lure the enemy and maybe deal some damage from the long range. If someone closes the distance, if someone tries to pass the middle, Mortis is there waiting for them.
Yeah, exactly that. Still 5 stars here for the blue team and 0 for the red team. But Bounty is one of those game modes you don't need to panic on, because if you can just get a quick kill or 2 right at the end of the game, you can turn it into your favor. So you just need to be patient. But Mortis, he does a great job closing the gap there. He finds himself 2 kills.
Leon stood there for a second and Mortis totally took the chance and got 2 kills for him. 9 stars for the Serbian team, for the Avengers, now 11. It will be really hard for the Cyprus team to get back into the game.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of Piper, but it just doesn't seem like she's able to find the kills right now, not landing the shots, and that's because the blue team are using the cover so well. Only 20 seconds left, 14 stars to 4. The red team's going to have to start finding some kills here soon, Supreme, but it's still the blue team. Look at Rucker, he has been a monster on Mortis in this game so far. 6 stars there on the Tara as well, so this is game over. What a performance here from the Avengers.
The Serbian team Avengers totally utilized the long range, utilized the ability to shoot through the walls, above the walls, to place those bombs, to damage the enemy team before even coming close to them, and Piper just couldn't deal enough damage. Leon couldn't get close enough. Penny was totally useless here. She couldn't even summon the cannon. She basically didn't deal even enough damage so she can summon her super ability, and before we know it, it is all over. The winner is Serbian team Avengers. Congratulations, guys. Cyprus started strong on the gem grab, did an amazing job with that BB, but after that, their strategy wasn't just on point as they did in the first match.
Yeah, and I love the way that Avengers changed it up as well, depending on the game mode. It's not like they just had their favorite brawlers that they used each time. They used brawler-specific strengths in each game mode, and I just loved watching Raka on the Mortis in that final game. He was doing so much work there. Just you could never really get towards the Avengers half of the map, because every time you came forward, he would just jump on you straight away, isolating each of his opponents. So that was a really good performance there from the Avengers. They're looking very good at the moment.
Definitely great team to look out for, and definitely a top 3 contestant right here, right there. We saw the ability to shake off that loss, to come back stronger in the next round, and to keep the advantage till the end of the match.
Exactly, that's what it's all about, trying to keep the advantage for as long as you can. Bounty, like I said, it's one of those games you need to be careful though, because if you've got a lot of stars and you die right at the end of the game, that could swing it to your opponent's favor. Anyway, as you can see, we've got 3 matches remaining this evening. The next one's going to be starting as soon as the Veto's finished, so hang around. It's not going to be too long, maybe 10 minutes or so. And that's going to be Sent versus Scooby Squad, the Hungarians against the Bulgarians. I'm really looking forward to this game.
Yep, I think it will be an interesting game. And are we taking a break now, maybe?
Yeah, we're going to be taking a break momentarily. We'll be jumping into it. But so like I said, 3 games remaining. And that next one is going to be starting as soon as the Veto is ready. So, guys, just take a short break with us, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Make sure you join us for that next game. Like I said, it is going to be fantastic. They have been so far this evening.
Wow, Chips, sick outfit. I didn't know you were a cosplayer.
It's more of a protection thing. Pringles might come in cans. I now come in maximum leveled armor. Hit me.
Nah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Come on, hit me.
Okay. Come on. Whoa! I guess Chips has left the game then.
Said I'd find a way to turn my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your way right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now, what I do right now for you, for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fell up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do right now, what I do right now for you, for you. chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side. I don't care too much. We got a tight, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different.
No thoughts left in my head. My mind's not mine and it won't forget. But you bring me back from my darkness black. Cause the soul in me and the heart I have for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Bring me to life. Oh, you bring me to life. Now you bring me back to life. Bring me to life. No.
I stopped on my side, tied to run on a faulty line. I'm safe only, even though we burn from the light I bleed. But she bring me back, not a heart attack could take away all the love I had for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Oh, you bring me to You bring me to life.
Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime. I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. You got a voice, then you better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you wanted to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower
pending in the clouds, and I'll take it. Yeah, reminding myself to just let go. Don't wonder how far I can fall. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Oh, 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 shooting through the clouds, I know it's alright. It's alright. Heavens are the limit now. Let's fly just one more night. One more night. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Oh, oh,
Sarah, I hurt myself today trying to make the pain go away. Sarah, I want to fade away, be with the stars in outer space. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low. But I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Couldn't fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, I lost myself today trying to find ways to make you stay.
Sarah, I want to go away, close my eyes, never wake up again. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's Molly for the melancholy. Cody, fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah. We're so far, but so far from close. It's so hard to find my destiny. Try not to drift apart, 'cause you'll be right back at the start. And I don't wanna keep on falling. I gotta stay recalling memories we've lost and found. Explain to me what it's all about.
this music was lurking, now I'm attacking. Not with the chatting, I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me. You know. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing
1,
summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know, like I know, we'll take it round and round.
Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Brawl Stars Southeast Europe Championship between two teams that are in round 3, one Bulgarian. It will be really interesting to see. We had one pretty decisive match, not lasting long enough. The second one lasted for 4 rounds. It was pretty interesting to see a first turnaround into these matches. The Cyprus team started strong on Gem Grab, and after that, Serbian team was just too much for them. Won all 3 next rounds, and pretty decisive victory for the Serbian guys.
Yeah, it was a decisive victory in the end, and now we've got Saint versus Scooby Squad. We're going to be going live on Gem Grab shortly. Let's talk about the Veto, see exactly which brawlers these teams are going to be using in the game. For Scooby Squad, they went with Rosa, 8-Bit, and Jean.
Rosa, 8-Bit, and Jean.
Yeah.
8-Bit can deal a lot of damage. Rosa can take a lot of damage, and in the first win, if I remember correctly, in today's matches, it was actually Rosa who decided the outcome of the first Gem Grab.
Yeah.
She was waiting patiently in that bush and then just came out, dominated everyone, took 2 kills on her own, and basically secured the victory for their team.
And then we've got Scent on the other side, and I'm actually a bit more of a fan of Scent's draft than I am of Scooby Squad. We've got Pam, Jesse, and Carl. Now, we know how good Pam is on Gem Grab. She's just so good at zoning out the opponents with her auto attack, and then she's got that heal turret as well. So I really like Pam in Gem Grab, especially when you can try and take control of some choke points.
Definitely, but also all the damage dealers there, Pam, Jesse, and Carl, cannot deal high amounts of damage in short amount of time. Both
That's
Carl
true.
needs to wind up that ability, throw it, then it needs to return to him, and then he can throw it again. Pam, she can deal a lot of damage, but only if standing really close to the enemy, which doesn't happen really often in Gem Grab. And also Jessie, she can deal high amounts of damage, but if the targets are spread out, one-on-one, she can rarely deal with any brawler where she can take him single-handedly with just 3 shots. So it will be hard for them to utilize one-on-one strategy for each brawler to win their opposing lane, but with a match in the middle, with Pam's heal, with Jesse's turret, with Carl's ultimate to finish someone off, they can be really strong opposition. So basically, it's however they play. Brawlers on the paper doesn't mean anything without players actually playing them and utilizing their advantages to take the victory.
Yes, of course, that's always important. You try to play to their strengths, and looks like we're going live here. We are indeed. Gem Grab is the name of the game right now. Saint versus Scooby Squad. First game of the match. And
Jessie already
getting so much damage. Yeah, Jessie, she's hurting, so she's just looking back to heal. But look at Rosa pushing up through the back lines. 8-Bit so low as well. He's going to go down there to Carl. Nice first kill there coming through for the red team.
Rosa again coming strong in the early game, taking 2 kills for herself. Now leaving the gems for the rest of the squad. She doesn't want to take them. She wants to leave them to the friendly units now. Again, taking 2 people now. Carl will be too much for her. But she bought enough time for Jean to take 3 gems and basically secure them for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Pam's actually got that healing turret in a really good position there behind the cover. Oh, wow, look at the hand that comes through there. That pulls him straight into Rosa. Great combination. Jean's got 5 gems, but actually going to get taken down by Carl. Carl in the back line, though, very uncomfortable place considering he's got 7 gems. The Rosa is just going to beat him down. That's a kill, and as you said, leaves all the gems. Pam is now the one who's in trouble. 8-Bit's going to take him down. 8-Bit been controlling that right side so nicely there. Finally, will go down, but that turret is increasing the damage output. They're doing so much damage. Carl's going down. Excuse me, it's actually Jesse who goes down, but the blue team have got 10 gems now as Supreme.
Only 12 seconds left. Carl has all the gems in his head. No damage done to him. Carl now trying to charge, but not enough HP to survive the engage. Now, it's pretty much over for the blue team. At the end, Jean is finishing off Jesse for the win in the first match. Gem Grab goes to blue team, goes to Hungarian squad.
Yeah, that was a really nice round coming through there from the blue team. They controlled that from the beginning. I love the way that the 8-Bit was using his turret aggressively there as well. And when Rosa was in that area, she was doing so much damage.
Amazing damage done by Rosa and amazing positioning. She was always behind the obstacles. Jesse wasn't able to hit her. Carl wasn't able to chase her. She stood in a place where it was easy for her to dodge the skill shots coming to her. And then again, a pretty great place to pick someone off, to go out from that brush and basically just solo-handedly kill a brawler and create a room for Jin to go out there to take those gems, to take them back. And also I must really throw some spotlight onto Jin, who took basically every hook where they needed it the most. He pulled back the Pam with the gems. After that, Carl came there to pick those gems. They took them, but Rosa was actually really smart. She wasn't trying to chase him. She was just standing there behind the obstacle. She was waiting for Jin to respawn and then deal some damage to Carl before actually going into the fight with him. He was basically stuck there with the gems, but he couldn't leave the place. Any side he picked to go, he would instantly die. So it was best for him to just leave right away. But then you have Rosa waiting for you. It was lose-lose situation for the red team. Basically, they were doomed from the start. And as I said, the picks were really good for that team, but it was really hard to utilize. Basically, what they needed is 3 people fighting Rosa. Then after killing Rosa, maybe trying to take Carl, to take 8-bit, and maybe like that deal some damage. But when you're left alone, you cannot deal anything.
There we go. Straight into Brawl.
Goal straight away.
Wow. Okay. Goal red team already. That is a huge start to the game. Scooby Squad getting off to such a good start. And Mortis, he's just going to charge forward. He's going to score another. No, he gets denied at the last second. Oh my word, Rosa. What a goal. That was Cristiano Ronaldo, or was that Rosa?
Oh my God, this ended so fast. Oh my God.
That looked like Luka Modric for a second.
Yeah, such a great skill shot at the end. Basically, it went through the crate straight into the goal. Really fast 2 goals. A really short Brawl ball.
Wow.
And this is why this game mode always is amazing to watch.
But it seems like Scooby Squad are one cut above Sentia. These guys are really good at the game, don't you think, Supreme?
Yeah, definitely. They know what to do. They definitely know how to play, and I can see that they actually got used to playing high-level matches where everything is at stake, where one mistake can actually throw you out of competition. So basically, it's full focus all the time. It's great devotion. It's great sense of map and where you need to stand, where you need to be, what your brawler needs to do, how to utilize your brawler in the best possible way, and how the only outcome there is for you is victory.
Yes, that's exactly the name of the game, the objective. And we're going to be heading to Heist next. Now, Heist is such a fun game mode. We've seen two interesting tactics being used tonight. And it's normally been the teams who have just got the most damage on their side who's come out on top. So going to be looking at the draft. Let's see what we've got in store for both of these teams on Heist. So it's for Scooby Squad. They've got themselves Rosa, Rico, and Barley. There's a lot of damage there between those 3.
Definitely a lot of damage. And we are already live into the Heist. Let's see. I lived. Good map for Rico or Barley. It will be kind of hard for Cold because there are so many obstacles. Now Mortis trying to go in the back line. Oh my God, Barley still alive with 100 HP. Let's see, can he throw out some bottles? Yeah, that will definitely be high amount of damage.
Oh wow!
Now,
wow, Rosa.
Super ability thrown out, almost 40% HP.
Oh my word!
By solo 2 champions. Let's see, can they keep it out?
Oh, Scooby Squad absolutely dominating. Rico now in the back line. He's getting a couple of shots off as well, bouncing it off the wall. This is just complete domination right now from the Bulgarians.
Rosa,
they are all over it.
He also has super ability. It's all over.
And there it goes. Oh, wow.
Hungarian guys, Scooby Squad in the lead 2-0. And this is pretty much over.
They won. That's 3-0. 3-0, Scooby Squad. Close out the series.
I really hated that we are here to wait before the match started, then we just watched 5 minutes.
I know, and it's so unfortunate.
More Brawl Stars action. I want more games. Let's play best of 7 or something like that.
But let's just talk about what they did there on Heist. Scooby Squad used their brawlers so well. With Rosa just getting up close there in conjunction with Rico. They worked really nicely together. And then they
Perfect
had
composition for this map. Rosa going out there, drawing all the brawlers, drawing all the attention. Rico and Barley deal high amounts of damage from high amounts of range, and then Barley, after coming to the base, after throwing all those bottles, just shredding that safe like it's nothing.
Yeah, I think in future the teams that play against Scooby Squad should be banning Rosa because they actually played her in all three of the all three of the games. So clearly, big fans of Rosa over on Scooby Squad.
Definitely
And
amazing.
that's understandable because Rosa is just such a strong brawler. I mean, when you get close up to her, she's pretty much always going to take you down.
Definitely, Rosa is maybe the best brawler in the game. When you are fighting 1 versus 1, when she turns on that ultimate, it's basically over for you. If you couldn't take her down to 95% HP down, it's insane how much she can get to a team, how much space she can provide, how much map she can open for long-ranged brawlers to just deal damage, wreak havoc on that safe, and end it in how much? 25 seconds.
Yeah, that was very, very quick indeed. So we should be having our next game going live in a couple of minutes. So we've got some time to talk here. So welcome everybody. This is the ESL Southeast Europe Championship, and it is the Brawl Stars competition match day number 2. There's 6,000 euros on the line here. These guys are going to be duking out for a lot of money. The top 2 teams will go to the Bucharest Games Week, where they'll play one another for the trophy, for the number 1 title. And yeah, at the moment, we've seen some impressive teams. Everybody's had their moments where they've looked good.
Definitely, it's still the early weeks of competition. It's still the early matches. I don't think the teams have actually did some advanced homework with who plays what to play on each map. And you actually need to be a really high-skilled pro player to know perfect brawler composition for each map. I actually played a tournament recently where picking the brawlers for each map was more important than playing them correctly. If you can just use that map in your advantage, it's almost halfway to the victory. So that's what we saw in the last map. It was perfect utilization of the brawlers in the map. Rosa doing the job in the middle. After that, Rico and Barley coming, dealing all high amounts of damage. In the first map as well, everyone was spread out. Rosa again coming from the side. Jean taking those gens, pulling everyone back with the hand. It's basically just pick the right brawler, learn how to play it, and what are his strengths, what are his advantages, and basically just wait for your opponent to strike. If you wait patiently, if you don't rush it, if you don't die every few seconds, you are going to be fine, and you can outsmart the opponent when it's most crucial moment in the game.
So exactly like you said, always very important to make sure you use each brawler in each specific situation where their strengths will be able to be utilized. So when you've got a lot of cover, you want to be using your throwers because they're not really, they don't get obstructed by that. Or if there's long, narrow passageways, someone like Colt or maybe even a Brock or something like that. You can use somebody like Piper as well. Their strengths are long range shots, so nice and open maps suit them very well. And then you also need to break it down and look at the game mode. So you're trying to look at the game mode and the map, and you're trying to find the brawlers which overlap to be strong on both the game mode and the map. And that's definitely the direction you want to be heading in.
Definitely, that is something you need to look out for, and also to maybe prepare a position for each match in advance, something that you're comfortable on, and then maybe switch the brawler you are not good enough on to maybe find a replacement, find something you can play on, because I think most of the matches that get decided really fast are just outpicks, are just strategy, are just perfect composition versus something random that you think is good but you never actually tried it. And that is the main thing the players should focus on. Preparation for the match is actually more important here than play the match, because all of the players here are actually really good players, high trophy players. There is no one who is bad, who is, I don't know, silver league or something like that if you compare it to another game. Every player here is a top level player, but what decides the winner is actually team composition, is team preparation, communication, and knowing what to do, when to do, and how to do it to get victory and to maximize your strengths.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We're going to be getting going with the game momentarily. We've got match number 4 starting soon. We're going to be going live with Gem Grab. And this is the first time we're going to be seeing Team Rocket. We didn't see them last week, so they're making their debut here in ESL Southeast Europe Championships Brawl Stars. So I'm keen to see what they've got to bring to the table. We did see Outplayed last week. They played against Free Agents, and they lost that series 3-2. That got very close. So definitely Outplayed will be hoping that they can get on the board here tonight.
Definitely, and also Outplayed, kind of home team. One of my good friends is actually their Lavek. Desperately waits to see his match, desperately waits to see what strategy will he use, and I see more and more people gathering to see. This is definitely match of the night, and it will be really interesting to see, can they take down Team Rocket? Their friends from the Avengers were able to take down the other Cyprus team, and now Croatia with the representative trying to take guys from Cyprus again. I know they know how to prepare good composition. I know they are good in scouting the opponent, in knowing what they play well, what they can't play really very well, and what map is the best for certain compositions. So I expect victory from Outplayed here. I expect good fight, and I expect that we will saw, I think, much better match than last week, because as I know, Outplayed is the team that will get better week by week. It will get better every match they play. They will learn a lot. They will try to craft their composition around their opponents, and if they get to know them better, I think there is not a single team in this tournament, except maybe Avengers, who can take them down.
Okay, so here's something fun. I'm going to give you the draft for each team, and you're not going to know who picked which one. I want you to tell me which one you prefer, which one you think is stronger. Okay, so the first one is for Gem Grab, of course. And the first one is Piper, Spike, and Rosa. Okay, so you got Piper, Spike, and Rosa against Poco, Leon, and Bo.
The composition doesn't actually mean anything until you see the map.
Okay, so the map
is such a crucial element.
Undermine.
Position. Undermine. So that is the one with the cards, right?
Yeah, it is. It is the one with the cards. And I really don't. I'm not a fan of this map, if I can be brutally honest with you. It's it just feels like the card always hits me.
That is the map that I hate them. Oh no! It's not the map. Undermine is the map with the bushes from the sides and the ground in the middle. Okay. It's
okay. Yes.
Give me the compositions again. Okay. The first team.
Okay. So the first
Spike,
one. And Rosa.
Okay. I presume Piper might go in the middle, and Spike and Rosa sides. Position.
Well, there we go. We're in.
Oh, we are in
the game. We go.
Like playing that Piper. I know he loves to play her. Now Rosa dealing amazing damage, all taking down Poco. Lavek picking that first gem for his team, and now gems have dropped on the other side. Let's see, can they make the enemy?
Oh, I love that.
And carry those gems.
Piper using her grenades there to blow up all the cover there in the middle, so that she can now just have free reign, just shooting these shots down range. She's going to be able to find so many kills, and she's already picked up 4 gems. Doesn't even seem like Team Rockets are able to get to the mine here. They're just getting pushed back time and time again. They don't have a frontline person to try and fight. Lots of damage. Oh yeah, that was a great shot there from Lavek. And he gets another one. Wow. Piper's doing so much work. Is he going to get Poco as well? He does. Wow.
Down by Piper, by Lavek. Amazing player. One of the best players in the Legion. Definitely a powerhouse on its own. Now trying to kill Boo again, and takes those gems. Now perfect dodging of those mines from Boo. Amazing ulti coordination with his team. Now Spike taking that damage just so Piper can stay alive.
Yeah, six gems on Piper right now, but also there's 5 on Bo, so he's actually been able to collect quite a few gems. The red team have done a good job of getting themselves back into it. They've actually forced Outplayed back towards their spawn, though. They are finding some more control here. Rosa very low. Going to be able to survive with 100 health and heal back up.
Now Piper in a pinch. Leon is there really fast now. Can they protect the
Oh,
Viper.
Leon.
She's trying to take an. Leon, really low HP. I don't think he can survive for long enough. Poco going down. Now Leon is the only obstacle, only 200 HP, but Viper went down. Rosa picked those gems, and I think it's all over for the outplayed Rosa taking those gems. 12 seconds left. I don't think any brawler out that maybe Leon with ultimate with full charges can even
6 seconds. They don't even know where Rose is hiding right now. She's going to jump out, and they have done it. Outplayed EU, outplayed Team Rocket. They win the first game here on Gem Grab, and that was a very well-rounded team performance. All three of them, I think, actually played very well that game.
Even though Lavek had great snipes, he killed 3 in a row, killed all of them instantly. Inder actually played really well. He was constantly alive. He was constantly in the back line, trying to force them going to the middle, trying to force them to not hide behind the obstacle where Lavek cannot hit him. I actually think that Inder did more job in the forcing people to get hit by Lavek than Lavek did. They're throwing those shots, and actually Inder was the one forcing them going into the middle where Lavek can have an easy hits. And at the end, when Lavek died and Leon went out of the bush, he just returned, went back, took all the gems, and secured the victory for Team Outplayed.
Yeah, the Croatians had a fantastic game, and you said it before it started. You said, Lavek, watch that man. He is very good, and you could see him there on the Piper. He was landing shot after shot after shot. It must have been so tough to actually play against him because you just couldn't get anywhere. He just had the entire middle section on lockdown. So that is the end of Gem Grab. Outplayed, win the first game, and we're going to be heading to Brawl Ball next.
Definitely amazing match. I expected strong competition. I expected good fights, but for Outplayed, for Lavek actually to get those shots, to kill 3 people in a row, to collect all the gems in such a convincing fashion, it was amazing to see it. And I can't wait to see the Brawl Ball and what picks will they have, what strategies will they use, what even map will they play. I think this is definitely the highlight match of the day. 250 people gathering on the stream to watch it live only on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people are there on Facebook, but I see that this match definitely sparked some interest, definitely attracted the audience eyes, and I don't think it will disappoint.
Yeah, welcome everybody. This is ESL Southeast Europe Championship. This is the Brawl Stars competition, match day number 2. 6,000 euros on the line here for the mobile game. It is a lot of money. In fact, it's the most out of the 3 titles that they're currently hosting. More than CS, more than League of Legends. So clearly there is a lot of fuss about this game for a good reason. It's a fun game to watch.
Definitely, I cannot wait for the Brawl Ball to start. I actually don't like playing Brawl Ball that much. I kinda get bored. But when I watch it, it's so interesting. It's so nerve-wracking. It's so anything can happen. Ball can bounce either way. Everyone can die. Everyone can just walk with the ball inside the goal unexpectedly. Basically, it's the adrenaline rushes player. If you're a watcher, everyone.
The thing is about Brawl Ball, right, is you really need a good team. So if you're just matching with some random people online, you're probably not going to having the teamwork that you need to make a successful game. Anyway, let's see if these guys can make a successful game here. Poco, Nita looking to do the damage here.
El Primo will be the main striker for the team, and Poco as well. He can also throw that ultimate, heal the enemy.
Oh wow!
Oh, it's the first goal!
Wow, what a goal! That was perfect teamwork there from Outplayed.
20% HP left, but he managed to heal some, got the ball, shoot it straight into the goal, and the Croatian team is leading 1-0 after only 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's a bit of a reply coming through here. Frank trying to do as much damage as he can, but he's eventually going to go down. Now it's Nita and her bear.
He isn't pushing alone. He's just keeping the ball in the middle for his teammates to come, to try to deal some damage, to try to bait the enemy team into going in and then killing them all. Wow, let's see what will they do. Will El Primo charge his ultimate, jump, get the ball passed down, and just strike again like in the last round?
Yeah, at least the blue team is doing a pretty good job of defending. Rosa on the front there is going to be able to get onto Poco, and Nita doing so much damage, but he hasn't got the kill yet. Nita's still alive. She summons her bear. El Primo coming through on the side as well, able to distract for long enough. Nobody goes down for Outplayed. That was very well done. In fact, they're actually able to get a kill now.
a really big mistake for Spike, I think, not getting his HP back. He's now trying to go back, throwing his ultimate, showing everything he has. Nita dealing high amounts of damage now. Frank there trying to take that bear down. El Primo coming, Frank is toast. Frank is going down now. Can Poco pass the ball or no? El Primo will take the ball, try to shoot it, try to jump on it, and maybe they get a goal from downtown.
Oh no!
Oh, this might be a goal. I don't think Frank can do anything about it. No, he has to take the stun now. The ball is at Nita's possession. She's shooting down, but great defense from Spike and Rosa. Rosa will take down Nita. Nita cannot do anything about it. And now Poco, the only one standing. Oh, if the
this could be a goal here.
That would be a clear goal for the blue team. Can Rosa go down?
Yo!
Only 18 seconds left, and Rosa getting a strike, desperate strike for their team to keep them into this Brawl.
Yeah, we're going to be going to overtime here, which means all of the obstructions, all the grass, all the cover is going to be disappearing. We've got the super coming through there from Primo, but he doesn't get a kill with it instantly. In fact, he's going to go down here, and Frank gets Poco as well.
Go!
Oh my word!
Getting a tie, getting the Brawl. Such a lucky goal, such a great play, such high amount of damage done to the Croatian team. They all went down, and now with super ability, with super ball shot, Frank managed to strike, get a goal, and it's tied. Guys, it's tied. I don't think that the audience here will be happy, but we will definitely get so intense match till the very end.
Yeah, that was so well done by Team Rocket. After Outplayed scored the first goal, Team Rocket kept themselves in it, and they actually had some really good teamwork there towards the end. And Frank using his super to kick that ball that much harder and close things out. So, Team Rocket winning the second game. That means we're heading to Heist with things level 1-1.
Oh my god, this was so amazing. I see that audience is furious. They cannot believe it. They're now blaming everyone. Definitely Croatia has a lot of fans here on the chat cheering them up. I don't think how the Cyprus guys are feeling about this. Does it actually get to their nerves? Do they have high pressure now for winning when everyone is against them? Let's see. We now still have a lot to play. 2 more rounds need to be won for each team.
Yeah.
Next map is Heist. We will see what will they play, what will they pick, what composition will they use, and again, map might be the crucial element in picking the brawlers, then playing a certain composition, and then using those brawlers and that composition to gain a victory in everything. To be really interesting how Croatian players will be able to shake off this loss and just come back even stronger into the game 3.
Yeah, that's the goal right now for the Croatian players. So welcome. We've got a decent amount of people watching the stream right now. I hope that you're all enjoying the games that are being played. This is Brawl Stars if you're not completely familiar, but I'm sure that you are because that's why you're here. My name is Hayes, all the way from South Africa, so quite a distance away from the rest of you guys. You can follow me on social media at Hayes Castings if you like. I also do the Counter-Strike commentating for ESL Southeast Europe Championship. So yeah, it's great to be doing a different game for them, working with the region, the company. Always had a pleasurable time.
Yeah, definitely. Brawl, not the very best mode. Croatian guys, definitely something they also struggled with in last week versus Serbian team, and something they really need to work on, because we actually really saw a few in the last round where they get that goal from half of the map. They went too close to each other, and then Frank would just clear them all up, use that super ability, and just show the ball inside the goal. And
we're live here though.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it already started. Now dealing damage to that Nita. Nita is already low. Can Dominio deal some more damage to Penny? Penny probably going down now. Sandy team. Now they will try go inside their base and deal damage. This Sandy ultimate is lasting so long.
Oh wow.
Olave killed that Nita. Now amazing damage done by Brawl, done by Sandy, done by Barley, and look at it. Safe is already at 60% HP.
Yeah, that was a fantastic first push there coming through from Outplayed, using that Sandstorm to let them to get close and then just unleashing the damage. Brock getting those rockets in, Barley getting the damage as well. We're going to see Sandy with another super coming through. So it looks like every time she's got her super, Outplayed just want to try and get aggressive onto the vault, and they don't mind if they die at the red team's vault because then they just spawn up at theirs and they can defend it. Oh my word, so much damage. Only 36% remaining.
This is the pro player composition right here, right there. Lavek using that Sandly only to show that Sandstorm to cover all his teammates and then dealing damage to the save. The opposing team cannot do anything. Now is maybe the only chance for them to deal some damage, to create some damage on the save. Can they do it? Can they rush the save? It's AFK in that bush. I don't know what happened now. He's coming there trying to take Nita, 30% of the HP. Can this be actually a victory for the red side, for the Cyprus players? No, everyone going down. I think it's over. I think it will be enough damage for the creation guys to end.
I don't know, both of them are low. Only 10% on the blue. The blue's going down. 5% for both teams. Oh no. Oh, Team Rocket, they win.
Actually, it was Penny's cannon dealing enough damage for the save to go down, and Croatians lost in the last second of the match. I cannot believe that they forgot about that cannon.
Oh no, the cannon leads to their undoing. Team Rocket winning the second game. They win Heist. And Outplayed, they've got their backs against the wall here. They're down 2-1. That was their game. They were on 100% on their vault when Team Rocket had 36%. How did they lose that?
I don't believe that they forgot about the cannon. Actually, Dominion was the last one out there on that side, and he only needed 3 shots on that save to take it down, to burn it with that poison. I don't know how I forgot about it, but the save alone was enough to end the match, to get the game for the Cyprus team. And now Outplayed from Croatia only has one chance to come back in this match. They need to win both Bounty and both Siege if they want to take the victory here and don't get 0-2 in the second week. The guys from Cyprus again losing in the start of the game, barely making it out to the first 30 seconds, and then just turning everything upside down and completely dominating the Croatians with just one panic cannon.
Yeah. That was a crazy turnaround. I think Outplayed are going to be a little bit frustrated that they weren't able to close that game out. Means we're going to be heading to Bounty next. So
I don't
hopefully
know also what happened to Dominio. At one moment he was stuck there inside the bush. He wasn't attacking anyone. Did his internet drop? Did his phone bugged out? I don't know, but it's a real bummer for the Outplayed. They think they could defend from that push. I think they could save more damage on the save, but since Dominio was AFK in that bush, basically they were doomed from that moment. They tried to make it to the enemy save. They tried to deal damage fast, but they forgot about that cannon, and I don't think that Dominio actually played. I think maybe bot took out and just ignored the cannon, just went for the base. I really want to ask Lavek what happened here and to see how did they lost basically one match from the start.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll have some sort of an explanation for you as to exactly what went wrong there. So Bounty is the next game. Let's get a look. Oh, we don't even need to take a look at the draft because we can see it right here. Mortis here for Outplayed. We saw him earlier on and he was great. They've got Piper as well, along with Brock. So lots of long-range poke with Mortis being on the front lines. And then over on Team Rocket, they've got themselves a Jesse, Tick, and 8-bit.
Can pull it off, can provide good bounty. I think Lavek might play Piper again. We saw him being amazing Piper player, dominating 3 guys in short span. And now let's see what are they playing. Lavek on Mortis actually, trying to get the Tick, trying to get Jesse. We hope he can find some kills and get this into the round 5, final round, not getting eliminated by the Cyprus squad so easily. And with these mistakes, with Dominio disconnecting, let's see how many stars can they get.
Yeah, not really either team yet committing to a head-on fight, and you can see that Team Rocket, they don't really want to be taking any head-on fights. They just want to continue to be fighting from a distance. That turret doing a bit of damage in the front lines, but no one besides Mortis really wants to get in the faces. And Mortis needs some help from Piper and Brock, and you can see they're actually starting to put some pressure on. Now Mortis, he's trying to close the gap, trying to get as close as he can, but he still can't. Jesse's doing a great job bouncing her orb off the wall there, doing extra damage.
Oh, they took that obstacle, and now it will be a lot easier for the enemy team to... Oh, one down!
Oh, there we go.
Them now getting back with 6 stars. Amazing play
wow.
from Lavik. He did enough damage to charge that super. After that, killing one, killing second one with the super ability. Now, all they need is to stand there in that base and protect from the damage. Another stars for the creation team. Amazing play by them. It will be a tie. It will be 2-2, and the 5th game will decide everything for the Croatian and Cyprus squad. Amazing play by Croatia. Well done, Lavek. Amazing kills. And he's finally doing what we are all expecting from him.
Yeah, I really loved the way that Outplayed went about that. They were very patient in their approach, just sitting in the middle. Mortis didn't just blindly run into them. He waited for his opportunity. Brock and Piper were laying down all the covering fire, and eventually they were able to burst onto the Team Rocket players, and they just picked up 3 or 4 quick kills, and they realized we've got so many stars from that. No need to continue fighting. They go back to the spawn and Outplayed. They win the game. That means we're going to number 5. It's going to be Siege that determines
Siege will decide
wins.
everything. Actually, when I played in a team with Lavek, actually Siege was our trump card. Siege was something we always won on. Siege was something that we were dominating on. Every team we played, we took down on Siege, and I really hope Croatian players can replicate that, can take a strong stand in this Siege and prove that we are not actually just chilling them up because we like them, but because they are good players, experienced players, and players that we can really, really hope that can provide best possible gaming and knowledge and experience inside Brawl Stars.
Yeah, going to game number 5. Finally, you have what you wanted, Mr. Supreme. We've got a close game on our hands here, going back and forth all the way. It's as close as it can get.
Let's see, can Croatians win another round? It will definitely be hard for them with that amount of pressure. Again, Cyprus guys are also under pressure. They lost last round. They had one chance of getting the victory early on, but now all the pressure is on them. They had the lead. They had everything in their hands, and the Croatian guys now got really close to getting that victory, to taking their first point home and proving that they are one of the favorites for winning the whole thing.
Yeah, of course, this is the 4th match of the evening. We've got one more match coming on after this. It's going to be Destroyers versus 6000 BGN. Just getting a quick look at their results on Friday. Destroyers lost to Avengers 3-0, and 6000 BGN beat Cent 3-0. And I do remember 6000 BGN. They looked very good. So that's going to be a tough game for the Romanian side.
Definitely. Let's see now. What will they play on this Siege? I really hope that it will be
Let's
an
see.
open
Here
map.
we go. Oh, it's not open.
It will be
not open.
Be interesting to see Lavek playing that boot, getting the first bolt. Let's see how much they can collect now. 2 for Croatian guys, 1 for the Cyprus guy. BB taking a good hit onto the El Primo. El Primo probably going down from the next Barley. Barley holding those the super ability. Oh, Nita going down. Bolt is down. Can El Primo be taken down as well? Robot not spawning. We are going to the overtime.
Yeah, they were
next
tied.
in 40 seconds. Now
That
good
means-
stand with Croatian guys.
Yeah, that means the next robot's going to be a very high level. 5 bolts on blue, 4 bolts on red. Very close here for both these teams. Outplayed. They get themselves ahead. Now they've got 3 bolts. They need to hold on to these for another 20 seconds. They are going to have such a high level robot once it spawns. And it's all about collecting bolts right now. Yes, getting kills is good because it gives you space, but you really just want to be collecting the bolts. They've got 11 Supreme. This robot is going to do so much damage.
Definitely.
12. Oh
amazing.
my word.
Now El Primo in a pinch, going down by Inder. Can Lavek defend from that bomb? No bomb is taking down Lavek.
But look at the robot.
I think it will do high amounts of damage. Croatian guys in the lead. They're getting their jump down. Robot half HP. How much damage can they deal? Vivi on the save. Oh my god, such an amazing
Wow. It's over. It's done.
Croatia
Oh, it's
is
done.
gone. Croatia took down Siege. Croatia is going further into the game, getting their first victory, getting their fans proud, and Croatia actually managed to take it around and get this victory. Congratulations, guys. Amazing play. Bravo.
Yeah, that was so well done. We had a tie by the time the first timer counted down, so we didn't even have a robot, and then outplayed. They picked up all the bolts, 12 bolts, and they spawned that level 12 robots. And I said it, once that robot spawns, I don't see any way Team Rocket are going to be stopping it. He did so much damage and outplayed. As you said, they win their first points of the competition, and they're going to be happy to have some points on the board now.
Definitely amazing play by Croatian, guys. They managed to take the victory home in the last round in that siege. Only one robot was enough for them. One robot level 12 was perfectly enough for them to take it all home, to get the victory, and to finally get 1 point on the board.
Yeah, finally they get themselves that point on the board. So next game, Destroyers versus 6000 BGN. I think we're going to be taking a short break here before that one starts. So yeah, just go and get yourselves a drink or whatever you may want, because that next game is going to be really good. Supreme, have you been impressed by the matches we've had so far?
Yeah, definitely. The last match was definitely the most amazing one. It was so close. It was such an amazing fight. And I actually look forward to seeing them again, seeing Outplayed, seeing Lavek in there, seeing Dominio, who was kind of sleepy today. He had some internet connection problems, but as the weeks go on, I think they will be better and better from each week.
That's exactly it. As I said, next game, Destroyers versus 6000 BGN from Bulgaria. Just getting a look at the team here for 6000 BGN. I remember Luck. He impressed me quite a lot. So hopefully he's going to be having another good evening here tonight.
Definitely. And we are going on to the short break and coming back for the last match of today.
Chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side, I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. Different.
Hello everyone, welcome again to Brawl Stars ESL Southeast Europe Championship Season 10 Group Day 2, and we have bad news for you. That is pretty much all from us today. The last match won't be played. We will end it after such a great match, after nerve-wracking game without play from Croatia and Team Rocket from Cyprus. Quite sad, but
it's sad that we're not going to have another game.
By such amazing gameplay.
I know that's true. At least we did have a very good game before we're going to be closing tonight. But I just want more, man. I want more games. And so, forfeits are never nice. Unfortunately, we're not going to be having the Destroyers versus 6000 BGN game. So let's just watch some replays here. We could see exactly what went down this evening. This was in the game between Outplayed and Team Rocket. This was the Heist game, if I'm not mistaken. And this was really well controlled by both of the teams. But then we actually saw a turnaround from Team Rocket. They were getting destroyed, and then this is actually a nice replay to watch because Jessie did so well with her turret right at the end. So let's keep an eye on her as time goes on. But just watch how Outplayed get all this damage.
Yeah, and I actually want to... The cannon, after the Team Rocket invaded the base of Outplayed EU, they basically dominated the early game, dominated the mid game, and after Lavek collected enough points for that super ability, after showing that sandstorm in the middle, they basically just went in there, dealt amazing amounts of damage. And after that it all went down for them. I don't actually saw any way of someone forgetting that cannon. They maybe hope that Dominio will get it, but I think he was disconnected and the bot played, and I don't know what happened, but let's see the first push and actually dealt so much damage.
Yeah, I thought it was over. At this point, I thought that Outplayed had won.
5 months of damage. Basically, save going to 40%, just one push.
Yeah, this was a nice comeback from Team Rocket. And this is where they start to push forward. They realize,
actually, the cannon was destroyed.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Inside again, yeah. And I actually think they forgot. No. Okay, let's see what happens. So, Lavek is there, Inder is there, dealing damage, amazing damage, 36%. Now Penny showing another cannon on the left side. Now hitting the enemies a few times. Sandy is in the back line, and this could probably be the end for the red team. Dominio again taking that cannon down, and as he should do, he's showing the barrels. And now look at Dominio, he's AFK in the bush, he's not moving, he's not playing, he's not shooting anyone. He can basically take the Piper down, but that cannon is staying there now, shooting onto the enemy. It stayed there at the edge of the sandstorm. No one is hitting, no one is destroying. It actually took down Brock, and the cannon is shooting straight onto the save. 13%, 8%. Now only 2 more hits, 1 more hit, and it... Penny actually throwing the last punch into the save, dealing enough damage. And that was it from the Heist, but actually Outplayed managed to take it back from the last round, win the game, go undefeated, and now they're on 1-1.
I think you might be watching on the stream and not on the clean feed, because you seem to be a little bit behind me. Is that the case, or...?
Yeah, I might be watching the wrong. Yeah,
that's okay. Because we had the fourth game, which was Bounty, and I really like this from Outplayed. Just watch Mortis in this situation. Watch how he doesn't ever really commit until he sees he's got the perfect opportunity, until Piper and Brock are in a good position to support him. You can actually see Team Rocket starting to push forward here. They realize, all right, we're actually in a decent position and we can try and maybe get a kill, get some stars, but just keep watching Mortis. Lavek, he played so well this game, and he tries to get an opportunity, just constantly working around, waiting. Normally we'll see players actually just commit from frustration. They just want the kill, so they'll run. But he made sure that when he did commit, he could get a lot.
Yeah, definitely amazing siege game, and just at the end it was enough for them to take the victory. So I think we said everything there is to say for today's matches. We will impatiently wait for the next week. We'll impatiently wait
Yeah.
for the next round of games to see who will stand victorious again, who will manage to take more points and go to the LAN finals, take the biggest chunk of the 6,000 euro prize, and be crowned as the best Brawl Stars team in the Adriatic region.
Yeah, that's exactly what these teams are hunting for at the moment. So we could see it was in the end Outplayed who won Bounty. So that means that they took a 2-2, and that we went to Siege afterwards. Now I'm not sure if we're going to see Siege or not, but that was quite a quick one. Outplayed. They looked a lot better on Siege, and here we are actually we're gonna get to see Siege. So Siege is all about racking up those bolts to try and get a high level robot. Once the countdown does reach 0, the amount of bolts you have will determine what level robot gets spawned, and you want to try and use that robot to attack. You want to push forward with the robot.
Just a second. Will we have the 5th match or?
No, sorry, I mean the 5th game.
Oh, the 5th game. Okay. So that is. Oh, okay. The Siege is there as well.
Yep, this is the Siege one. We could just see how Outplayed got all the bolts in the world. And you could see when the going got tough, that's when they stood up. That's when they were able to really put some pressure onto Team Rocket. And
really
as soon as...
with covering the bolts with the mines, but Vivi was just too strong with that shield. She managed to take them all. Boo shooting those rockets from the middle, basically covering with the damage on left, on the right, on the middle, throwing that mines in the worst place for Tiki if he decides to go on the other side. The first time it was tied, but on the second try, the blue team managed to take 12 bolts.
Yeah,
They got all they needed. They didn't need to risk it anymore and just let the red team take the remaining number of bolts. El Primo jumping desperately to take one of them, but just make it. The bomb at the end destroying Lavek. He couldn't be protected from the cannon, and
yep.
big guy in the middle, the big nasty robot, actually got the victory for the Croatian team.
So there we go. There is a summary of all the games we had this evening. Gavari kicked things off with a solid 3-0. That was a very quick game against BC. Then we had Cyberforce against Avengers, and Cyberforce won the first game. They won Gem Grab. They looked good with the BB, but Avengers just came back and destroyed the next 3 games. And then Scooby Squad, they got the 3-0 sweep. And then we had the very entertaining match between Outplayed and Team Rocket. They really did display a fun game for us. And then unfortunately the forfeit means we're not going to be having the final game of the evening. 6,000 BGN secure the 3-0 by default. And that means with that we have concluded tonight's matches. But don't fear, we do have more games coming up next week, Tuesday at 1900 CEST. So that'll be 7 p.m. And yeah, you definitely want to be there because the games are really starting to heat up.
Yeah, definitely another amazing day. And to conclude today's matches, first match, Gavri's Dinosauri versus BC, 3-0. Cyberforce Avengers from Serbia managing to take decisive victory over Cyprus team. Sensazad versus Scooby Squad, 3-0 for Bulgarian team. Outplayed Team Rocket, the most interesting match of the day. Croatians managed to took it in the end, and at the end forfeit for the Romanian guys, Destroyers. We watched them last week. They kind of proved to be a bit unexperienced team, and then not even showing up this week. Too bad for them. I think they need to get more serious and start taking these matches more as an opportunity to grow than as an opportunity to get some quick bucks maybe in a few weeks, or get some high dominance without not actually preparing for the matches. So that is all for us today. Join us, as my colleague said, on the next Tuesday, 19 CEST, for more amazing Brawl Stars esport.
Yep, make sure you join us, guys. Thank you so much for being here once again this evening, and we will see you on Tuesday. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Pringles has entered the game.